Welcome back to the channel. So you think you want a Staccato? Well, do you? We're going to find out. I've got a cool lineup for you guys today. I've got the Staccato C, which was discontinued September 1st of 2022. It's a single stack. I've got the Staccato C2, which is a double stack 16-round magazine. And I've got a Staccato P, which is a 17-round magazine. They also include a 20 with the other magazines, only in that model though. So we're going to take everything apart, show you what it looks like, go over the details with you, and we'll see if you still want one at the end. Oh, and stand by, because we're going to actually take them to the range and show you how they do. Give you a quick review on that after all said and done. Stand by. As promised, I have for you today the Staccato C, the Staccato C2, and the Staccato P. Which one's for you? I don't know. You tell me. 1, 2, all, none. We'll get to the bottom of it. But I just wanted you guys to take a look and see what's available. Alright folks, so we're going to start from left to right here. And over here I've got the Staccato C. This is a 3.9-inch bull barrel, 9mm. It has the fiber optic front sight. It's got the optic carry rear so that you can actually see through the optic sight. These front sights are a little too low. We're going to have to get those changed out on both the C and the C2. At any rate, this is a 4-pound trigger. It has the ambi safety on both sides. Length is 7.44. Grip width is 1.07. So you can see it's a nice slim line for concealed carry. 4.94 inches at the height, which is going to be from top of the slide to the bottom of the grip. Add about another inch for the Trijicon RMRCC. It's 26.6 ounces without the optic, empty with no magazine. Also, the width at the safeties is 1.5 inches, so from side to side. Next up is the Staccato C2. That one is also 9mm, 3.9-inch bull barrel. The slide, the bull barrel, everything is the same. The only difference is where this comes in is the frame. The frame height is 5.6 inches. It's also, this is 1.3 inches wide, so it's a little thicker because it's double stack. The width of the safety is also 1.5 inches. It's 25 ounces empty, no magazine, no optic. And again, add in about another inch for your height on that, so it'll be about 6.6. It's a 4 to 4.5 pound trigger pull. It comes with 3 16-round magazines. The C comes with 3 8-round magazines. If you got any questions on those, look them up on Staccato's website. Although if you're going to go look up the information for the C, you're going to have to go into their, what they call, I think it was Gun Vault or something like that, and what they have on there is all the information for it because they're not carrying it anymore, so they don't advertise it on the main page. Now we go to the P. The P is a 4.4-inch bull barrel. It's got the Dawson Precision Tools recoil system as well. So all three of these do. The sights, Dawson Precision fiber optic front, Staccato 2011 TAS2 rear, which is the same thing as what's on all those. And again, unfortunately, this one has already been updated with the proper height. So this one will work through the optic itself. These will not line up correctly. They're going to be shooting way too high. Anyway, trigger, 4 to 4.5 pounds with ambi safety. The length from end to end is 8.1 inches. Grip width is 1.3. The height is 5.8 inches, which I think they're a wee bit off on that one off their website. So I apologize, because with the other one being at 5.6, and you can see the definite difference here because it's got the mag funnel on it and everything else. So, well, maybe, you know what, we might be pretty darn close. Maybe it is right. I think it's about a 1/2 inch more at least. So take that into consideration. Then you have the width of the safety is also 1.5. Steel weight, 33 ounces, empty, no magazine, no optic. etc., etc. Comes with 3 17-round mags, 120-round mag, and there you have it. Now, for each of these models, you have this one, which you can find online. I think it retailed for $19.99 or around $1,900 new. But since they don't make it anymore, your prices are going to vary. I've seen them anywhere from about $1,500 up to $35,000. Don't ask me why it was that much. I didn't even click on it. This one is about $2,300 MSRP. This one is about $24, $25, I believe, if I remember correctly. And again, that's before any of the accessories, the optics, etc. So if you change out sights, you need the plate. That's all additional. So, but if you combine the price of everything sitting in front of us right now, you're looking at about $8,000 worth of firearms. That's not a bragging thing. That is just telling you what it is. I personally do not own these firearms. I want to thank the people that allowed me to have these to do the video. Staccato, if you'd like to, do a deal in the future, whatever, hit me up. I certainly wouldn't mind doing any more reviews on your pistols. And next we're going to show you how we break them down and what's inside. Stand by. Once again, we're going to start with the Staccato C. One of the things that I want to point out about getting these RMR sights, if you order the plate from Staccato, it will come with the higher sight for the rear to be able to use. But keep in mind, once you get this higher rear sight, you're going to want to change out that front sight if you want to be hitting what you're aiming at. This one is still the factory height, which is too low. It needs to be raised up. If you contact Staccato, they can get you a replacement front sight for that. I'm not sure what the cost is, but you can do that. If you're not too worried about it, just use the RMR or whatever sight you decide to put on there. Just know that if your battery goes dead, you're not going to be able to use your sight with the RMR CC. It will. There's nothing there to line up with your front sight. Other options are other red dots that have a rear sight built into the sight frame itself, but that may only be as a guide. It's not going to be an exact, and it's going to be really hard to pick up because they're very small. So that being said, the initial overall fit and finish of the gun is excellent. It is it's a fantastic gun, any one of these three. The quality is there. It's a nice, smooth, tight fit. There's a little bit of rattle, of course, when you unlock it because everything's flopping around. But overall, it is like it's on ball bearings. Fantastic. Nice functions of all controls. Trigger pull is good. It's not too light. As a carry gun, you don't want too light of a trigger. If you're looking for a lighter trigger pull, you're going to want to go to their competition line. And you have the real nice grip serrations to be able to operate the slide. The slide does operate fairly easily. It's not too overly difficult. And I know for some people that's going to be a major concern if they have poor grip strength or if they have a hard time just in general being able to operate a slide like that. Some 1911s are very hard to operate. This one, pretty simple. Very nice. The C2 is exactly the same. This one, the safety is a little stiffer than the C. I do believe this one was shot, actually, if I'm not mistaken. This one has not been yet. I know this one's brand new for sure. But overall, this one, pretty much the same thing. Trigger pull is about the same. Feels the same anyway. I don't have a pull gauge for the trigger. But the feel is there. Overall, again, fit and finish is excellent. Bull barrel. Again, the RMRCC. Fiber optic front, and again, it's too low to be able to be used with this rear. Again, very nice package. It's not overly heavy or anything. Feels good in the hand. The C is obviously for smaller hands, but this one is people with bigger hands like myself. It's pretty nice grip on there. It's not too big, not too wide. The stippling is good. You can get a good firm grip on there. The magazine release, you will still have to kind of, unless you got a really long thumb, you may have to shift your hand a bit just to drop the magazine and reload. However, it's not too bad. Again, real nice quality. Now we move on to Staccato P. This is your full size. It has the flared mag well at the bottom for easy mag insertion. So does the C2 as well. It's not as extreme as this, as you can see, side by side. But still it is flared. This one is definitely designed for faster reloads. This one currently is a duty gun. As you can see, one of the officers loaned it to me to do the review. We did shoot it at the range last weekend. We'll probably shoot it again this weekend as well. I don't know if you can see the... I'll try to get this dot in there for you so you can see it. It's going to be really hard to pick up doing this like this. Oh, there you go. You can kind of see. This one is just a 3MOA green dot. And this is the Hollow Sun. This one is the HE507C, and what's nice about it is it's fiber optic on top. Also has a battery tray on the side, and you can change this reticle. I'm going to leave it because that's the way he's got it set up, but you can do the circle and dot, or you can just do the circle. And it does have the shake awake feature, so as soon as you pick it up, it turns the sight on. I really like the Hollow Sun sights. Trijicon is also a very nice sight. Both have been proven over and over and over again, so there's really no need to have battle of the wits between the two. Pick what you like. They're about in the same price range, within about $100 of each other. The Trigicon's a little bit more, and that's fine. Choose what you like. He's got the Surefire light on there. Again, excellent quality. Again, not very cheap, but you know, when you're using it for a duty gun, you want the best of the best you can put on there. That being said, we're going to tear down the first one, and I will show you what's inside. Stand by. So here we are again with the Staccato C. You can see here it is the bull barrel. And what that means, for those of you that don't know, it's got the thicker barrel. It's bushingless, so that when it mates up with the slide, it actually is the bushing and barrel all in one. One less piece to have to take out. Some people like them, some people don't. I'm on the fence either way. I like it both with bushing, without bushing. Just depends on what you're using it for. This has what they call the reverse plug, and this is for the guide rod system. This one is it's a one piece with dual recoil spring, and the way that that works is that when it goes in, it sits like so, and then when it actually cycles the slide, it pokes out like that. That's why it's hollow in the middle. Most of the 1911s you'll see are solid there, but as you can see right through that very easily. Really, it's simple. It's a simple takedown. There's not a whole lot involved. You don't need any special tools, which is fantastic. Some of these one-piece guide rod systems, you have to have a special pin to stick into place, or you have to take a Allen wrench to disassemble it while it's still in the gun before you can take the slide off. They started off kind of clunky in the beginning. Not saying Staccato, just in general. And now they've gotten a lot smarter about making it easier to take apart, that we don't have to carry around a bunch of special tools and whatnot. That's it. I mean, it's really simple. You know, it's a aluminum frame, so very lightweight, not a whole lot of heft to it at all. The The internals, as you can see, again, very basic. Inside the slide, again, looks like pretty much almost like a typical 1911, just with some custom features to it. One thing I do want to point out is the stippling. It's all built in. You can remove these grips. We're not going to do that though. There's really no reason to. If you wanted to wipe out inside there, you can take the grips off. And there, I believe it has interchangeable back straps as well, if you have want a little more custom fit to it. But again, really nice setup, very good quality. I'm looking forward to shooting all these on the range.